What's up, guys? It's Shamaster bringing the video doing wife Deku gets kidnapped part 16. Now then, you guys have heard about the community and the wife community stuff. I really do not. I understand what the fuck's happening and stuff. People are just being disgusting on the wife channel. I mean the wife community stuff. Some people are trying to fight back from this shit though and stuff. I might not talk about it at all because I'm just want to talk about my fan base stuff or do my wife videos. So yeah, now let's get started. Sorry, I was, see. So yeah. Foreshadowing. So yeah. Now, where we last left off, I'm discussing why I just said this. Where we last left off, Deku grabbed Momo's breast. Now then. Immediately, Momo sees that and he says, "Oh, my bad." Now then, Deku does let go and says that, I really am sorry, not exactly. Before Momo just punches him again. Mostly in the gut and then punches him in the face. One good time. Now then, Ragnarok just tells him that I thought I was a pervert exactly. Now then, Momo just says, "You want to get one too, Ragnarok?" And immediately Ragnarok says, no. As he just go back into Deku's body. Now then, Scourge tells Deku that I finally fixed your hand exactly. And immediately the normal, or the feedback hand on Deku immediately turns back to normal. Now, Black Star Deku just tells him thanks, actually. I really am glad I get my two normal hands again, though. I mean, that feedback hand was okay, but still. Now, as Deku speaks exactly, he spits out a tooth exactly. Now, he says, "Oh, crap, I lost a tooth." No. Really, Momo says sorry. He says, "No, you don't have to say sorry, Momo." She said, "Well, I am amazing anyway, though. So you shouldn't be really saying sorry to amazingness." Now he's being a piece of shit. As Millie Ragnarok comes off his head and says that, "Okay, give me one more second here." As Millie Ragnarok punches Deku in the face. Now, he spits another tooth out and he changes to Krona Deku. Now, they did see that. Now then, Deku seems really scared of Flash White A now. Now then, Ragnarok comes out of Deku's body and he just says that, "Oh shit. We need to really get this under control." Now then, Krona Deku says, "I really don't feel so good," as he just immediately throws up the soul. Mostly the super soul exactly that has like multiple souls in it. Now then, Ragnarok, they came out of Deku's back and see that. Now then, he really grabs it and, tells Krona Deku to eat it before I have to shove it down your throat. Like something else Mineta would love something actually into somebody. Now Mineta says that, wait, what? As, everyone just stares at him. We need until he makes one more fucking pervert joke so we can kick his ass. Now, Baku just tells him to shut the fuck up before, he's gonna get his ass kicked by all the girls. And we're not saving you. You might be a pervert, but we're not saving you at all. We might save you at the end if they try to actually kill you. Maybe. If you pay us a lot of money. Kirishima said, "Yes, the only manliest thing to do exactly." He says, "Come on, I thought you must be the manliest guy here." So that, yes, I'm manly. I'm not a pervert. There's a difference. Now, Krona Deku just says, "I'm not eating that thing exactly." As Millie Ragnarok says, "Yes, you are going to eat that." As Millie, he grabs it and just forces it, just opening Deku's mouth exactly and forcing it down his throat as Deku swallows it. Now then, Momo just breaks Ragnarok from doing that exactly. Before, Ragnarok just says that, I don't want to lose all that power exactly from that one idiot. Because all that power from that one soul is amazing. You understand, do you? It's like, all these new abilities though exactly. Kishin Cannon, the soul. I can now do soul resonance and screaming resonance. Do you understand though exactly? Eating a soul is like, eating somebody alive. You get to taste their texture of it. But the texture of it is pain, suffering, and grief. So yeah, me and Deku over here killed about, me, Deku, Green, and new person to leave. I can't remember actually her name is though exactly. he's not telling them exactly. But he says that, well, we actually killed like this entire drug gang exactly. It was really awesome exactly. Green created some dragons exactly. Deku chose a Night Fury. She chose a Monster's Nightmare. And this other person exactly, can't remember her name, was, well, chose a Skrill. So we killed those guys. If I just say that, mostly the crack dealers, well, it doesn't matter. Souls exactly were okay-ish, exactly. They didn't have that much grief of killing, but still. Immediately, All Might says, wait, what? Saying that, okay, did you not hear me, All Might? Me, Deku, Green, and another person exactly, a girl actually. In the League of Villains, we killed a few people. So what? Declaration, if we had to say, if I fucking hear just hear anyone talking shit exactly. Now then, All Might just tells, well, Ragnarok he should, well, not killed anyone. Saying that, okay, All Might, I understand that you must be the symbol of peace and stuff, the kumbaya bullshitter guy, and the symbol of peace with the hippies. But I'm a demon sword. Now, I'm a demon sword. You're a human. I'm way powerful than you. The stupid host I actually have is so stupid exactly that I have to stay by him all the times anyway. And sometimes I have to actually force him to do stuff that he doesn't want to. Like, let's say, killing rabbits. If I just say if anyone had a pet here exactly, I would eat it. As Emily, the guy who has the quirk that allows him to control animals, Emily, well, seems scared. Now then, Ragnarok did see that, saying that, don't worry, I would never do that exactly to bunnies or rabbits or whatever the fuck they're called. I would mostly slowly rip off their heads exactly, and then rip off their ears exactly when their heads are still detached from their body, and eat them slowly and steadily with their blood in there. Now then, everyone heard that, and they're just creeped out by this shit. Now then, All Might just says, first thing, that's the creepiest shit I've ever heard. Second thing, that's disgusting. Saying that, well, I like doing that, okay? Now then, let's second see. Let's see. Now then. Eraserhead says that, well, I think this is a good stop, exactly. He tells them all that, well, you guys can now go home, exactly. Now then, the next day happens. Eraserhead tells them all that they have, they have time to, go to the U.S. Sports Festival, exactly. Telling them all about it. Now then, they think it would be a great idea to train with Deku, because he's so powerful, exactly. Now then, when they are about to leave, immediately they get stopped by Class 1B, or Class B. Now then, the Class 1B guy who has the ability to mind control guys exactly, immediately just starts talking shit about Class 1A. Before, Bunko just tells them that we have the most powerful person in this entire world exactly. And he immediately points at Deku exactly, saying that he has a lot of power. In fact, he can actually kill All Might and all the heroes at once if he wanted to. But he doesn't. Tacklerity, if he wanted to, he can just kill all of us. He really wouldn't. Because, we actually have a friend. And when Class 1B doesn't have pieces of shits anyway, like you. Now then. Immediately, the guy who can mind control people say that, oh, really now? What's his quirk then? He says that he does have a quirk, but, it's a little weirder than people. Immediately tell Deku that, we might want to show these Class 1B people actually how Class 1A actually acts. Deku says fine. As immediately says Ragnarok, and Ragnarok comes out Deku's back, exactly. Now then, some people in Class 1B did watch Soul and say that, wait, that's... And he says yes, Ragnarok, the demon sword, the guy who does screen resonance and all this shit. Now then, let me say this one thing only. If any of you Class 1B members try to hurt my host exactly, you guys will be having a world of pain. And by the way, as he immediately punches through, not punches, but, opens a portal exactly. A small portal, where he keeps some souls exactly. He immediately grabs one. He immediately says that some of you might know what this is, as he immediately waving around the soul in his hand. Immediately, someone will say, wait, that's a... And he says, yes, a human soul. Now then, he says, if any of you fight me exactly, my host, I will turn you into one of these things and eat you alive. Because he's trying to scare Class 1B to fuck off. Now, Class 1B does see Deku hiding his hands behind his back. As the guy who can control people say that, what the fuck are you hiding behind your back exactly? As Emily shields himself, says that my name's Scourge, the slime yacht. And Carnage comes out of him, says that my name's Carnage. So, technically you have like two super villains. Technically a villain, then a vigilante or a neutral hero. And you have a booger. It says that first thing, I'm not a booger, I'm a slime yacht. And saying that same difference, you guys act immediately the same. Now, let's check see. Now, immediately I remember his name. Shinzo just asks them, how the fuck does he have that much, how the hell does he have Ragnarok the Demon Sword, Carnage from a fucking supervillain, and a booger, and the Nematrix. Deku just says it's a long story exactly, saying that, well, none of your business exactly. Saying that with my new powers exactly, I'm way powerful than all of you. Now, he's doing arrogant tone exactly. Mostly Asura Deku took control, but it's not showing the signs of Wobakishin. As he just tells them that, well, as he just grabs his arm exactly, and flicks around the skin. And immediately, he just taps the guy on the head with the thing. As immediately his nose starts bleeding and tells him what the fuck you just did. Saying that that's simple actually. I attacked your brain exactly. Making your brain, immediately making your nose, bleed. So you might want to get recovery girl to fix that. As he tells them all in Class 1B that if they don't want to be a pile of ash exactly, to get out of the fucking way. And he's doing that Asura smile. Now, Class 1B is still not getting out Deku's way. He says fine. As he immediately tells them that it's their funeral. As he immediately tells Ragnarok to form the scythe exactly, and he does. Now, he tells them that if they do not want to become human souls, so me and Ragnarok can eat exactly, get out of my fucking way. As they actually do. Now, Carnage was acting like crazy exactly, and he was just flicking them all off. Now Class 1B did get through Class 1A did get through Class 1B. Now, Class 1B now knows they have the most powerful guy in the multiverse, or strongest guy ever. Now, in the tournament, some Class 1B members might try to get Deku out because he has technically outside help. This isn't technically outside help. If we had to say in the comment section below, will you count this as outside help? Okay? Because the battle exactly is going to happen in the next episode, I think. So, yeah. Now, let's check see. Let's check. Now, it's the end of the day exactly. They are mostly all Class 1A, thinks that they can train exactly. Now, they think they can train at, well, the beach that can clean up exactly, because now they know about All Might's quirk. Now then, Deku actually has a brilliant idea where they can actually train exactly, at this beach. Mostly, well, it still has I bet people have still fucked up, but we can clean up a little bit. Now, people have been fucking up still. So that much, but still. They all agree, so the next day they do go there. Now, they are all destroying all that trash exactly. Deku's using his Kishin cans to destroy all the trash, Bakugo's using explosion, and Ochaka's using our gravity quirk, and Deku's just like destroying too, and Momo is, well, destroying his stuff. Exactly. Now, one of Class 1B members, Shoto, sees that, or Shinzo. He immediately says that, what the heck are you guys training exactly, though? Immediately, Momo just tells him to fuck off exactly. Now then, Ragnarok high-fives Momo, tells her that actually that was really sick exactly. Now then, Shinzo tells them that I'll actually figure out a way to get your villain friend exactly disqualified from the tournament exactly. Because I bet that's classified as outside help exactly. In fact, he's just pointing at Deku's Nematrix exactly, saying that that's outside help too. He's acting like a prick now. Now then, immediately, well, Ragnarok asks him what the hell is his quirk anyway. Be a piece of shit? Spoiled, arrogant brat like Bakugo? As Ragnarok says no offense, he says none taken, by the way. I'd rather be, well, an arrogant bitch anyway than this piece of shit over there. Now then, he tells them that, well, as he just says that, you want to answer a question exactly, he says fine. And then he uses a quirk. Ragnarok does not get affected by that. It says that, why the fuck did my quirk not work? And he said that, oh yeah, I forgot. It did not affect me because, well, let me explain. The Nemetrix has a feature in it that does not allow anyone to mind control the host, or anything on it exactly like a virus. So let's say this, you put a virus into my host, the Nemetrix will immediately transform into an alien that cannot, or can destroy this virus. Your technically, well, quirk, it sucks. It's a terrible quirk. In fact, I really want to kill you right now, because I can. I can just control my host exactly to kill you, eat your soul, and, well, might gain your quirk here and there a little bit. And he immediately tells him to fuck off before I kill you. Now then, immediately Shinzo did leave and tell them all that they're screwed exactly in the sports festival. Immediately, Ragnarok tells him that he's fucked though if we do fight. And for sure me, I will fuck you up. Now then, let's continue on with their training exactly. Now, people do see them exactly, and what people do take pictures with them exactly. Mostly with Deku, Bakugo, Momo, and the rest. Now, they are wearing their hero costumes. Now then, a lot of people did want to get pictures with Deku because Ragnarok, Carnage, and, well, Scourge. Now then, let's check to see. After they clean up the beach exactly, they say that, well, we should have a tournament exactly. Saying, what do you mean? Saying that, well, we'll see. Kamen is making up these rules exactly, saying that, okay, Deku cannot use his Kishin cans to blow up the mostly beach. Ragnarok says fine, as well, Deku says fine too. Second thing, we can only use one of our quirks, or technically Deku can only use one of his powers, and we can only use our quirk. So that means Deku can have to choose between the Ragnarok, the Nemetrix, or Carnage, or your quirk. Or technically you can't use your quirk anymore, so that's like 3, because the Black Light Virus, so that's 3. So yeah. He says fine. Now then. They all get ready to do this tournament thing. Now, when they were going to do it, some pro heroes did stop them. They asked them what the hell are they doing fighting on the beach. Immediately they tell them we're from Class 1A exactly, from UA. And, well, he says really now. As he immediately looks at all of them, says that he asks his, well, Midoriya, or technically Deku, what the heck's his quirk? He tells him that, well, let me explain. As he just tells him it's a long story, but, well, my quirk is inactive. I can't activate for some reason. Immediately the pro hero starts laughing, saying how the hell you got into UA then? As immediately Ragnarok comes out of Deku's back, saying that, okay, first thing, pro hero. First thing, fuck off. Second thing, actually, me and my host over here and some other people in his body are actually really good with him exactly. In fact, pieces of shits like you make me sick. Now, Ragnarok's way, well, bigger than, well, this pro hero. Seems like a giant villain out of Deku's back. Telling him that, well, if he doesn't fuck off right now, I'm going to murder you in front of everybody here exactly. And I bet it's not going to look so good. A kid murdering you. A pro hero that's been working at this job for how long, in fact, 10 years, 20 years? Doesn't give a shit anyway. He just tells him that if he does not want to be a pile of, well, not a pile of, well, flesh and blood because, well, when I kill you exactly, you'll get turned to a soul. But, well, you don't want to be dead exactly and get tortured until I kill you. As the pro hero just tells Ragnarok to fuck off. As he just leaves. Now, this pro hero was a new pro hero exactly. Was he a prick? Now then. Immediately Carnage tells Ragnarok that I never knew you were defensive over our, well, friend exactly. He says, me either, but still, people make, like, that guy make me sick. Now then, Kamen says, okay, let's continue on with the thing. He tells them that it's going to be Deku versus Bakugo. Now then, Kamen tells Bakugo that he can't use his full, well, his grenade gauntlets as that thing. He says fine. So yeah, now, they go on at it. Now then, Deku vs. Bakugo begins, as they're fighting. Now then, Pro Heroes did try to stop them exactly, but they're telling them that we were training. Now then, they did listen. Now, when Bakugo and Deku are fighting exactly, Deku's in close combat exactly. Bakugo is winning against that before Carnage helps him out. Carnage forming these Carnage, Knuckles exactly, and helping Deku out. Now, there's a circle around them exactly. If any of them step out of the circle, they lose. Bakugo did lose. Bakugo cuts himself out exactly, and he just takes exactly, shaking Deku's arm exactly, telling him that he was actually, a good friend exactly. Now then, as immediately, Bakugo just pushes Deku in the sand, and tells him that, that's payback exactly. And they all start laughing. Now then, it is Momo versus Gyro. Now then, what Gyro thing though exactly, it's technically, close combat exactly, so yeah. Now then, the circle is big exactly, so they can't move around and use their quirk. But, Kaminari told her that she can't use her quirk at full power exactly to break everyone's ears. So yeah, she has to keep it like a low setting exactly to still do some damage, but still can't, hurt anyone or hear anything exactly. So yeah. Now, the Silver Morita goes. So yeah. Now. Fit Daddy. Jesus Christ. So yeah. Now then. Let's check and see. Now. Shit. Now, Momo does win at the end because, she used her, quirk to create a Malpole to mostly keep Gyro at a distance, to make her step out of the circle. Now, then they continuously on doing this, which, Kaminari with Chaku, and the rest of Class 1A. Now, then Mineta did not join at all. Now then, let's check, see. Let's get to Midori exactly. Now, it is the middle of the night, and he's sleeping. And he gets a dream exactly, where he sees green in his dream exactly. She immediately says, "Oh, hello there, my, experiment." And immediately Deku backs away his dreams. As she says, "No, you're not backing away that easily." As immediately chains come out of the ground exactly, in Deku's dream. She says, "I control your dreams exactly, though, thanks to the Blacklight virus. In fact, the Blacklight virus is going to continue on spreading through your body until I can control fully of everything, exactly your mind. And, I can't control your mind yet, but soon it will be. So yeah, my experiment. Soon, your master will get you back exactly. And sooner or later, you will come back, though. And when you do, I'm keeping you exactly and forcing you to kill All Might. I was going to make you kill All Might, but I thought, nah, let's let All Might live a little longer exactly, making him feel the pain and suffering that he can never say one of his successors. Then his successor kills him." Emily Deku tries to say something before he can't. She says, "Oh, you're trying to say something? Oh, remember, I control your mind, things might work exactly. Remember that." Now then, she just tells him that, technically Ragnarok and Carnage and Scourge can't save you in this dream. So you'll be stuck here for a while getting tortured. For mostly not listening exactly, and doing what I want you to do. Now then, Deku's trying to get these chains off of him, but she's just going to create something. Mostly a sword. Now, she says, "Oh yeah, I forgot. This sword can hurt you in your, physical form." As in, she immediately just creates a chair exactly. Now, this chair immediately grabs Deku in it. It's like, those types of chair when you sit down, something comes on it. It's like that, but it forces you on it, exactly. Now, Deku's trying to get out of this chair exactly, but she's forcing him in it. Now then, she just says that, let's see. Your body won't feel any pain. Your body will feel pain in the real world, but there will be no scar marks at all. So yeah. As she immediately slices Deku's finger off. Now then, Deku tries to scream exactly, he cannot. Now, to a normal person exactly, when Deku's sleeping, he's just tossing, turning a little bit, and that's it. But, well, to his dreams, he's getting tortured. So yeah. Now then, she says that, oh, you lost a finger exactly. You should be so glad that's not in the real world exactly. So yeah. Now, she says I can't make you lose any fingers, but I can make you lose a few more things. As she immediately creates a copy of Deku's mother. Now then, he says that wouldn't it be really interesting if your mother gets killed by me. And immediately Deku's trying to do something in that stupid chair. As she immediately gets a sword and cuts off her head. Now then, the body of Inko just falls on the ground, and the head of Inko just tells her son that he's a monster exactly. Telling him he could never do anything exactly. In fact, I always doubted you exactly. Before her head just melts exactly. Now, Deku does know this is all fake. Now, he does know all this fake except the part where she almost fell him exactly. Now, she says, oh yeah, I forgot. By the way, let's just see. By the way, I'll be actually watching you at that sports festival exactly. And I do want you to win, because if you don't win, then, well, something will happen to your city. And, well, something really will happen badly. And if you tell even a soul this, my experiment, I will, well, torture you more in your dreams. As she just, well, goes over to Deku and just gives him one more thing. Now, she just gives him the Chukaku in his dreams. She can actually do that, thanks to a, well, power exactly. She just tells him, oh yeah, I forgot. If you try to sleep at all through these nights exactly, then the Chukaku will come out and destroy your entire city. So you will like your Eraserhead. Can't sleep at all or your entire city will die. And by the way, the Chukaku will keep you alive exactly, so don't think you just sleep, or kill yourself exactly. It won't work. So yeah, have fun in my experiments, as if she merely lets Deku out of the dream. Deku is like mostly, well, hyperventilating exactly. Breathing out and in really fast exactly. Ragnarok comes out of his back and tells him what the fuck happened exactly. Deku just says in his word exactly that Green just did something exactly. And like a scared voice. Millie Ragnarok just tells him it was a nightmare exactly, going back to fucking sleep exactly. Now, Deku's just staying up. Ragnarok's just asking him why the fuck is he staying up exactly. He tells him that, well, Green put something in me exactly in my dreams. So that if I try to go to sleep exactly, then my mother's going to die. Now, he just says that, as Millie Ragnarok tells him to look over his bed. And he sees Green. Green, well, the clone of Green exactly, is just waving at him. Immediately, Deku gets scared shitless of this. Immediately, he stands up and tries to punch this clone of Green. But it isn't a clone, it's the real deal. Immediately, the Green just tells Deku that, well, oh yeah, I really did give you that Chukaku. So don't think you can just go to sleep. As immediately, well, Ragnarok just says that you're screwed. As immediately, well, calls out for Inko exactly, and she does wake up. Now, Ragnarok has this clone mostly hold down exactly, or technically the real, but clone exactly. So yeah, Inko does come in and see that this is, well, the person that kidnapped her son. As I mean, the clone merely muddled down exactly into a pile of disgusting sludge. Now then, Emily, Inko just hugs Deku though and asks Ragnarok what the hell happened. Ragnarok just tells him that, well, mostly your son had a weird dream exactly where he saw Green and she put something called the Chukaku in him or something weird shit. But, well, now he can't sleep at all, or, weirdly enough, I had to check see his dream exactly, but, well, when I'm getting this information, he goes to sleep, something bad happens, so he's got to stay up for a lot. As immediately Deku just walks out of his room and goes in the kitchen. Immediately grabbing a bottle of hot sauce and just jugging it all down, keeping himself awake. Now then, Inko tells him that he should not be doing that exactly. Before Deku just shakes his head and just walks back into his room. Now, Inko does not call the pro heroes. She just waits for the next day. Now, Deku did stay up all night, exactly. Now, he immediately called Bakugo and tells him to get everyone from Class 1A to bring them to the beach, exactly, because I have to tell you something really important. In a scared voice. Now then. Now. Now then. They do get to the beach, exactly. Emily, well, Bakugo asks Deku, why the fuck are we here? Now, Ragnarok comes out of Deku's body and tells him that, well, Green put something in him exactly. And immediately, Bakugo asks him what the fuck was it exactly. Now then, Bakugo is shaking exactly, telling what the fuck was it. And immediately, Deku just tells him it was the Chukaku exactly. Now, immediately, Mineta says that, wait, the Chukaku, and saying that, wait, that's the one-tailed beast exactly. And immediately, everyone's staring at Mineta saying that, wait, what do you mean? Saying that, okay, let me explain. All my research on anime exactly on Naruto, because they're the biggest stash of. Immediately, Momo says that if you finish that sentence one more time, I'm going to kill you. And there's not going to be anyone on this fucking earth to bring you back. Immediately, Madness stops and tells him that, well, the Chukaku is the sand demon exactly. But this character called Gara can't go to sleep at all, or this thing will take control of his body and kill everybody. Turns this giant, creature exactly. As he immediately starts up, though, and they should see a picture. Or at least a video. Now then. Now, Deku says, yeah, it looks like that exactly. So Momo says, great. As she just creates some coffee beans exactly. And just giving them Deku and just telling them to eat those exactly. Because, just eat them. They'll keep you awake exactly. As he does. Now, Emily Mineta says that, wait, isn't that like she technically put him a lose-lose situation. Because, if he goes to sleep, everyone's dead in the city, and no pro hero can stop him. And if he continues doing this, he might die. As Emily, Deku just tells Mineta that, Green told him that the Chukaku will keep him alive forever for some reason. As immediately Mineta just says, oh really now? As Emily stakes off one of his sticky balls and throws at Deku. Emily, the sand on the beach protects him exactly, as a shield. Now then, I think we're end off here. Now, this has been the Shadow Master, and goodbye.